Where the fuck are we? Damn, this is an incredible ride. Fair dues to the driver who drove here. It's getting ridiculous now. That's not even lack of like practicing the countries. That's just me being thick. Hello, everybody. How is it going? We are at 677. Hello, everybody. How's it going? We are at 675th in the world, 1152 elo. So gone up a bit, which is very nice. Top 500 is 1198 odd, so we'll just call it 1200. So pretty much, yeah, seeing if we can get 1200 elo at the same time as getting top 500 in the world, which would be very nice indeed. It'll probably be about 3 wins, I'd say. Or definitely 3 wins, depending on the ranking of the opponent. People are very good at this level. We're going to have to get either lucky or play out of our skin. But first continent is going to be Europe, because we need all the chance we can get. If it's Europe, you've got to subscribe. Okay, and we're in, yeah, as I said, 1249, so very, very high rated. I'd say that this is Alaska, maybe, with the rockiness of it over Yukon. Not overly sure though. Double yellow. I did just have a massive sneezing fit then, so still a bit reeling from that. Yeah, I'm going to go Alaska, and what I'm going to try and do is I'm actually going to commit to my first hunch, because lately, certainly when I've been recording, I've been sort of like second guessing myself. So yeah, we're going to try and go quickly and go off our first instinct. If it's wrong, then fair enough. It's better than second guessing all the time, isn't it? Yeah, I suck at like sort of Alaska and Yukon, but it is Alaska, and that's very nice, and could maybe even have gone closer to the coast with the rocks. I think maybe that is more common down here, but we do take the multi and 700 points. And we've got not South Africa. I know it looks like we're driving on the left. I think that's just yeah. So one of the new Balkan things, don't really know what snow poles mean. I'm going Macedonia. Oops. The road is Turkish. The road is Turkish. And the bad snow poles, I think, which are more fair. So cool, good stuff. Great start. At least we took the multi in the first one, and this. I know I did say I'd work on the new sort of coverage. I have a little bit, but yeah, it's still a bit of a minefield. Where do I go here? We've got a bit of sheep. Do I go in New South Wales? Or do I go Vic? I think I'm going like around here. It's just Vic. I could have seen it being sort of anywhere along here, really. I mean, I probably, with the flatness, I should have gone Victoria more, but we take the multi. We do take a pretty decent chunk of damage off. At least I didn't. Yeah. We got to be positive. We got Gujarat and we got a few hills. So it's hillier, like up here. But yeah, I'm gonna try and really lock in, not throw it down. Could I see it being up like Mount Abu region, or down here instead? I think going up there. And they do the same, but they're slightly closer. Yeah, I don't think there's any hills down here, really. So, fair enough. And we've got Russia with a black brake light. Is that ever Kaliningrad, is it? Is that the Kaliningrad car? Surely they'd have just sent if it was. It does. I think it's too like hilly for Kaliningrad. Kaliningrad's just flat, isn't it? So I think I'm just going here. Okay, yeah, they're not in Kaliningrad, so that's sane. At least, you know, they did the same. They did the same. So maybe it is slightly confusable between the cars and the antennas. Got a bit lucky there. Did get a bit lucky there. Sunichi, this on the other hand is my good friend, you know where. I think maybe we go Bosnia on this. Yeah, I'm not overly sure on what. So I'm just going Bosnia. Yeah. They're in... It's Serbia. Fair. I said I should have gone with my first thought. My first thought was Kaliningrad. Anyway, we're still alive. We're France and we've got lots of dead sunflowers. Don't really know what that means. Probably just a middle click, to be honest. Yeah, we would have won if I'd gone Kaliningrad. It was a very clear red brake light, which is, yeah, the Kaliningrad car. But I'm just clicking middle. And it is, but they are slightly closer again. I mean, on another day they would have switched and we would have won, though. Would have lost, so, you know, it can't be too critical. And we've got some sand here. Do we have a... Is it red? Surely I go Sirgut, right? I don't have any other choice, I think. We've got a railway line. Either that or I could see it being, like, up here. Maybe. But... The Sirgut... Is Sirgut red car? I can't remember. I've got to find it first. Where is it again? Here. Is there a road running up here with a railway line next to it? Not really. Doesn't feel that far. Oh, there it is here. Wrong side of the line though, but my friend, railway line. Do you go on the other side? It's here. It kind of does up here. Oh, no. I mean, I found a road in the right, well, the not right sort of area, but, you know, at least I didn't go there. That had a railway line. That's fine. It did sort of make sense. We've got Queensland, I'd say. Unless it's, like, hilly, to, like, central outback, South Australia stuff, because it can have that kind of grass there. But I think I'm going Queensland. Quite dry. I think I'm going quite far north Queensland. We've got a hill though. Does that fit? Oh, man, could it actually be in here? At this time I am switching. Okay, sound, yeah. I know I said I should trust my first gut and my convictions, but sometimes my first gut and my convictions are fucking stupid, and there wouldn't have been hills up there. So it's hard. It's hard not, like, do you go on your gut? Or do you go on, you know, put a bit more thought into it? Yeah, it is. It's tricky with, like, finding that balance between trusting your gut and going instinctual. This, on the other hand, I have no idea. We're slightly drier. I mean, we have got a bar on it, and we have got this. Do we go... I think we do with Tengarara, don't we? Pole and I think we go East Noosa with its drier. We've got that. We've got lots of thin palms. It's very dry, so it would put us over that way more. I think that's like a Noosa sort of pole. No. I thought that was asymmetrical antenna. That is another shape for dry. Somebody who speaks Indonesian told me what Tenggara means. I don't hate my guess, honestly. It wasn't a Noosa pole. I just saw we had a little angle hanging down. Is that asymmetrical? Yeah, it kind of is. I thought it was symmetrical, to be fair. Sula is the only other option for that, I think. Well, the only option, because mine was not an option. How do I get off me? Let's go away from me. The Kaliningrad was a bad one, all in all. Because, yeah. But this is nice, actually. This is fair enough. This is sound. And we only lost 12 elo, so going central on that is actually alright, because it didn't, undercook it. Because, we wouldn't have had hills like that anywhere there. And that's because I did actually have a look around. I did practice sort of this area as well, because I can get them sort of mixed up, especially with WA. So that just shows that practice does help. I just need to do more of it, I guess. Maybe Sukkot is red car. Someone can tell me what car you get in Sukkot. And then I probably should just send, random ass Siberia. But apart from that, nothing really too bad. And this, we've got a Turkish road right there. But as we all know, permanently triggered by the Balkans. Not in real life. I've only had one experience of it, and it was Albania, and I absolutely loved being there. Just the new coverage scares me. But we're going to lose 12 elo, so that's fine. And we'll go again. And another higher rated opponent, so we'll have to play well, but at least, we don't have as much to lose. Saying that, though, where the fuck are we? Indo? It's not a Cambo, is it? Famous last words. Very, very famous last words. Philly. Yeah, fair. I thought we were in the south. Maybe that white car is not found here. Ah, well. Better than going Cambodia. And as I said, higher rated opponents. I'm not really expecting to win these. If I could pull off a couple of cheeky little ones against them, that's fair enough. But it's more just practice. That white car, maybe Gen, whatever it was, Gen 3, more Philippines. And if we can scalp a cheeky little 20 odd elo win, that's fair enough. But I don't mind losing 10 elo. As I've said in the past, I do think the whole system is pretty unfair. And it needs to sort of just be a flat one. But in this case, don't mind it. Because I'm not the one who stands to lose 20 elo. We should be somewhere in and around Lesotho, though, I think, with these sort of hills. I'd say below it somewhere. So I'm going to go somewhere around here. It's all the way over in near Beaufort West. Yeah, fair. You can get those hills just popping up in little pockets, like here, here, and here. But I thought it was close to Lesotho. Here we've got a round. One hell of a round in, I think, probably Italy. No? Okay. Fair enough. It's not an Italian plate, is it? Oh, it could just be an old car. No. This is an incredible round. Fair dues to the driver who drove here. Do we go... it's game if not. If it is just Italy and it's just like a wrong plate. I think that is like a Fiat. The house could fit, but it could also fit for... like here. It's just Italy. Fair. Without the plate, I always go Italy on that, but at least they got the same kind of vibe, and at least they didn't commit all the way over to here. And probably GG here, my guy. Probably a cheeky little GG. Oh, we're driving right, though, aren't we? So it's Philly, at least. At least it's not Indonesia. We can always count our lucky stars for that, I guess. And can't read what any of that says. If I was to hazard a guess, I'd say it's more north near Luzon. 2.5 times damage though. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But so be it. I'm going to hedge up here. At least I'll go on a little bit of land. Maybe it's... Okay, they're committing a bit more. And it is. We do take the multi. I think it's tough to fully commit to Luzon there, but it did feel a bit more built up. So yeah, Manila area definitely. And we've got Grau AP7. Casta. Feels sort of like a ferry port. Almost. CV. The E15 will be a big road. Here, yeah. We've got the CV10. Yeah, Central Valencia maybe. in my English, the E15 Grau then. It's definitely not Central Valencia, but you know what I mean. Yeah, CV10's here. Benasim Grau de Castello. Okay, same. So like, you know, around this, Grau de Castello. We're going to like a port or something. I'm just putting it down there. I mean, they've probably found it and they might be lining up a 5k, but I think we should be closer to the coast. I don't think there was much point in lining up a 5k. Nice. So, yeah, we got the general region. I think just going quick was fair enough there. And it was going to some sort of port. So we take a multi on that, so that's nice. That's one maybe where we've got a tie range, you know. If they were to introduce a sort of tie range, which I think on the whole would be fair. I think if you do that, where my guess was, better, and I kind of do deserve the multi there, but it was only like 0. Whatever of a mile closer. I think, yeah, it's hard to judge. We've got sheep again. I think I'm going Vic on this. Nice. Good stuff. Better region guess and we win it. I was hedging for a bit of New South Wales, but fully commit to Vic, then we'll get it. Yeah, I think sheep are way more common in sort of Victoria and South, New South Wales. We got Vietnam here. That is a ship. I don't know what any of that means, but I think I'm going. Oh, we got Holy Pole like that. Shit. I go north then. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I threw it down because I was going to go south and then I saw the Holy Pole. So we stay alive. In... somewhere, my good friend. Serbia? Georgia! It's Georgia. That's why it feels Soviet. Yeah. That's not even me. I just forgot that Georgia was in the game. I was like, it kind of feels like Kazakhstan. It feels very ex-Soviet. Okay, I really do need to. It's getting ridiculous now. That's not even lack of like practicing the countries. That's just me being thick, and forgetting about them. But it takes some time. It takes time. It takes time. It's got to become muscle memory, and the rest of it was fine. except for that. And maybe that. And also that. Either of these two better guesses, and I think we get the win there. But the rest of it was fine. I know we can't really see what's going on. Yeah, more of a commit on the Victoria there, and we probably get it. But I was a little worried. Yeah, with this we're going to be more coastal. But nice on the north there, and then yeah, this doesn't fit for Serbia, does it? No. No. Okay, well, I know what I'm doing for the rest of the day. Actually, what I'm doing for the rest of the day is watching cricket and darts. We'll learn by failing. We'll play one more. Because I think we're not actually playing horrifically. We're just having a few dumb moments. And it's fine and it's entertaining, is it not? I always think, like, if I'm playing shit, like, people are going to tune out or whatever, but realistically, it's fine, innit? If you want to go and watch people who are, like, pros, then fair enough. I'm definitely not, and that's what you can see. That's where the fun is, I think, maybe. Yeah, I tend to think the poplars are more south in Argentina. Maybe I just go close to Mendoza-ish. And it is just Mendoza. That's all because I had a round down here with poplars that I'm just constantly hedging for now. But yeah, Mendoza's always the guess there. Rather than, you know, the middle of nowhere. Mexico, yeah. Yeah, I think I just click. Oh god, sorry, I've got horrific spontaneous allergy here in my one left eye. Which is the mother of all excuses, is it not? Poland, I think you say here. Feels pretty Polish with all of that going on. Is it ever a Baltic? I can't really see what the polls are saying. Can't really tell if that's a blue strip there either. A little scared of like Lithuania, so I'm going up here. But we do have a blue car, but maybe, I don't know actually. Maybe I should just... If it is actually that bit of Poland, it's going to like the mother of all region guesses. I should just click middle. We got the right half of the country though. We did get the right half of the country. It was always Poland. But after the performances before, I'm not feeling overly confident, as you can maybe tell. UAE? Yeah. And just over in... What pocket is it? That pocket over there, but we've got hills just to the east. Where's UAE? Quick, there. Yeah, just over here. There. I'm not crying. I know my performances have been bad. And I did forget that Georgia existed, but it is some kind of hay fever. Okay. Chile. Ah, man. I need to take a tablet. Right. We got a hill. We got kind of... Okay, I can't really concentrate because my eyes are stinging. No, it's not that. I feel like it is somewhere around here though, but honestly, I just want to get out of this game, to be honest, and scrub my eyeballs. I think to there. It's a small lake. It's a small lake. It's definitely not anything like this. So. Where's got coverage with a small sort of lake? It could be in like one of these. Because I don't think it's down like here, because we'd see more sharp mountains. But it also feels like we're on an island ourselves, maybe? Like, we're sort of island, and then maybe this is like coast out here to the north, which might put us on something like this. Perhaps it kind of feels like we do have coast over there. Which, I mean, we'd see a city or a town over there, wouldn't we, if it was that. But I do kind of like this-ish. I know there is a sort of a decent-ish amount of coverage on here. So I think I'm going there. I can't really line it up. They are way further south. Moving away from the mic so you don't have to hear me snotting. And it's just on there, fair enough. We don't take the multi, but I was right in not thinking it was down here, so that's fine. I'm not very good at lining up sort of like angles of lakes and coast and all of that. We're just in Bhutan now, aren't we? Wait, no. No, we're in Malaysia. I thought we had a silver car, but thankfully we had enough there to move us away from that. And Denmark here, I think, sort of like with the hedgerows like that. One second. Maybe on northern Germany, actually. Am I just completely and utterly messing this up? I don't know. I was. Okay. That's game, I think. Yeah, it is. I mean, fair. We lost 3 games and we've only lost like 30 elo. That's absolutely fine. Okay, just to complete and utter misread then. Complete and utter misread. This over here didn't fit for like Denmark, so that's why I was thinking like northern Germany. But yeah, bad read on that. Trying to see if we have any sort of like car or anything visible. Fair enough. So all losses, but honestly, I think I went on a bit of a nice streak to get up to there. And apart from a couple of bad guesses, we held our own, like, you know, relatively well. We just yeah, blundered a couple of times, but that's fine. And yeah, as I said, much rather we're still 11-15, which is still in the top 1,000 in the world, which is absolutely fine. Much rather have those sort of terrible guesses against higher rated opponents. Yeah, 3 losses only to lose, what, less than 40 elo, 50 elo is, no, less than 40 elo actually. Absolutely fine. If that had been lower rated opponents and we'd been doing that, we would have been below 1,100 now. So yeah, absolutely sane. Fair play though. I will see you soon, and hopefully we can push back upwards. But yeah, catch you in a bit.